Hey, what's up guys? It's now been 1 year since I've started this channel, so we have grown to 2,996 subscribers. That's a crazy amount of numbers, so that's almost 3,000 of you out there who are interested in stained glass and in this craft, which I'm really excited to share with you. And we've built this up throughout this 1 year, so thank you very much for all of you for being around here and supporting this channel. And so a few things that I wanted to update you as we hit this 1 year mark. So first, I made a starter guide for those of you who are very beginners and just starting out to all of this. It's a downloadable PDF. There are templates that you can print out, so you can use those for your very first DIY glass project. There's also a checklist with all the things that you need to get started. I think you'll find that useful as you can start checking off all the things that you've collected as you're gathering and getting all the items that you need. And secondly, on my website of stainedglassdiy.com, you'll find a how-to article, a full page of the instructions, step-by-step of how to make stained glass if you need to refer back to it. So I've written that up. It's on my website. You can take a look at it on stainedglassdiy.com. So to bring it full circle, I want to share with you my very first stained glass project. This one is a stained glass feather. I decided to go with it as something I saw online and maybe try it out for myself without really knowing what the real steps were in stained glass making. I watched a few YouTube videos, but really was trying to grab piece by piece and trying to make it happen. Somehow I made it work, and this is the project. This is my first stained glass feather stained glass project. So as you can see, there's a few flaws on this. It isn't the best, it isn't the prettiest, but it was the first glass project that I did, and I'm pretty dang happy with it. So if your first project looked anything like this, I would say it was a win and you did a great job. So keep on going and it'll just only get a lot better as time goes on. But a few things that I wanted to point out when you're starting out. And so as you can see, the real obvious thing about this is the soldering. And I would say that it was not as good as it could be, but there is a reason why that this came out looking like the way it did. I ended up using this wrong type of solder. I used an electronics rosin core solder, I believe, and it wasn't the 60-40 type. It's very lumpy, there's a lot of gunk, it's very gummy. Even if you try to clean it off, it wouldn't come off as nicely. It's not shiny, it's very dull. And also, I didn't fill in as much as I could, so some of it are flat and not as uniform, being my first soldering working on this project. So my recommendation is for sure to use a solid core 60-40 solder type for all the soldering work you're trying to do as a beginner. And if you look closely, you may see the copper tape kind of peel off and not really stick that well onto the glass. I basically just pressed down on it with my fingernails and just folded it over, not really thinking about how making it smoother and burnishing it into the glass would really help the look and make it a lot smoother in the end. But overall, it worked out. It's a feather, sort of, so I would encourage any of you who are just starting out that it may turn out bad, but you'll learn a lot of things about it, and in no time you'll be able to fix it and get better, and it'll look a lot cleaner, and you'll be very happy with the results in no time at all. So thank you so much for the 1 year. It's been awesome, and basically I would just love to see more and more people get into this craft and be able to make your own project, doing something that's handmade, that you've done yourself. So let's continue to do some cool stained glass work like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.